Yeah, so growing up, I had a really starting off a good relationship with my dad, but as years progressed towards my teenage years, we had a crisis in our home. Our family really shook from it, and it really changed the dynamics of how our family was working at the time. And I had a lot of remorse towards my dad, bitterness, you can call it. And I remember not being able to see him eye to eye or give him the respect I once had for him, and just the way I would talk back to him. And so I remember going to church, many different instances, sermons and messages talking about forgiveness. And I really read into it, but I didn't know how to experience it, how to really show it. I remember one time when I was with my grandmother, we were living in Brampton at the time, and my parents had gone out on a car drive. It was late at night, and we were expecting them to come home around 8 o'clock, and we saw the time, it was a lot later than that. And so I started calling, and I remember it was not until a good while that my parents called back and told me that they almost got in a really bad car accident, that the car, because of the ice on the road, really spun and went into the other lane, and there was cars passing by, and they could have lost their life. And to me, I really saw things differently when I heard that, especially towards my dad. I don't recall a time since my dad did what he did that I really said I love you or anything, or really felt compassion towards him. It's almost like the Holy Spirit really convicted me and said, look, you almost lost your parent, and is this the way that you were gonna treat him? What if he had passed away? How would you be thinking or feeling right now? You know, it brought to me the thought that, no, I really need to appreciate him more. And so when they came home, I remember hugging them, and, you know, I remember in tears just thinking the fact that I almost lost him that evening. And then from then on, I had a different view of my dad. I'm like, no, I need to love him. I need to love him, and not just wish, but actually do it. And I think for me, it was the moment that I almost lost him that I really saw the value, I guess you can put it in that way. And that really helped me in forgiving him. Yeah.